Hello and welcome. 7 months ago, when Devendra Fadnavis took charge as Chief Minister of Maharashtra, he had launched a massive campaign across the state. Huge hoardings which said, Maharashtra Aata Thamna Nahi. He had promised the people that he would offer them a clean, growth-oriented, transparent and accountable government. Today, the people want to know, where is that governance? What happened to those promises?
Now it is almost 7 months, and in 7 months, despite having majority of almost 240 MLAs out of 288, 240, 250 MLAs, it is not felt by the people as well as by the media that government is really running smoothly. Despite having good majority, despite having good coalition government, the government is not being seen as being functional efficiently. The big projects are going on, then this coastal road, then big bridges, then infrastructure projects they are going on. They are inaugurating number of new projects. Sidco airport is coming up. All these things are going on. But day-to-day life, law and order issue situation because of local body elections are pending since 2017. So all those elections will be coming after 3 months, maybe after monsoon is over.
Now, Fadnavis is grappling with serious problems. 4 or 5 ministers from his government are facing serious charges of corruption, misconduct and irresponsible behavior. Take the case of Manikrao Kokate, Minister for Agriculture, who belongs to the Ajit Pawar faction. Now, at a time when farmers are committing suicide, this minister was caught on camera playing a game of rummy, even as the Vidhan Sabha session was underway. Now, he's the same minister who called farmers beggars, and even his own government, he said, was a beggar. Whenever you ask him as to what solution does his government have to stem the spate of suicides, he gives you one-line cryptic answer. We are investigating the cause of suicides. What he means is that his government is trying to find out why the farmers are committing suicide, whether it is because of dowry, family issues, monsoon failure, crops, loans, etc., etc., etc. Bottom line is, he does not have a solution.
देखो एरोगेंसी जिस तरह से आई है इस गवर्नमेंट को और इनके मंत्रियों को, वो ओवर मेजोरिटी की एरोगेंसी है. मतलब इनको ऐसे लग रहा है कि हम कुछ भी करेंगे तो हमको पूछने वाला कोई नहीं है. जिस तरह से कोकाटे की जो भाषा है वो एरोगेंसी बता रही है. फार्मरों के बारे में कुछ भी बोलना, बैंकों के बारे में कुछ भी बोलना, सरकार के बारे में कुछ भी बोलना, सबको भिखारी बोलना, दिस इज एरोगेंसी. और ये एरोगेंसी आती है कहाँ पर? जब आदमी को लगता है कि मेरा कोई कुछ बिगाड़ नहीं सकता है, वी आर पावरफुल, तब ये एरोगेंसी आती है. इसीलिए अभी हम देवेंद्र फडणवीस को देख रहे हैं कि वो क्या करने वाले हैं. और ऐसे एरोगेंट लोगों को अगर रखेंगे तो गवर्नमेंट की इमेज खराब होगी.
On Tuesday, when the cabinet meeting was underway, there was a buzz in Mantralaya that Manikrao Kokate may be asked to go. That happened. According to sources, Ajit Pawar had put his foot down. He had said that until and unless some action was initiated against ministers belonging to the Eknath Shinde faction, he would not allow Kokate to resign. Next on the list is Sanjay Sirsat, Minister for Social Justice, who belongs to the Eknath Shinde faction. Now, his bedroom video has gone viral, showing him sitting on a bed with a bag full of currency notes. He's the same minister who some time ago said that his government is not releasing any funds for his ministry, and therefore the Social Justice Department should be shut down. Income Tax Department has sprung into action. They served him a notice and asked him to explain his disproportionate amassment of wealth and property.
So one thing is very clear, that all those videos have sent a wrong message, that the ministers are not serious about their job. Devendra Fadnavis is a very sharp politician, we know that. And Devendra Fadnavis, whenever he makes a move, he makes it very strong. So let's wait for some days. I think something is going on in his mind. He will take some action, but he will take the action whenever the time suits to him, not to his opponents or not to his alliance partners.
Then there is Yogesh Kadam, Minister of State for Home, who belongs to the Eknath Shinde faction. Now, this minister has been talking about taking stern action against dance bars in the state. But guess what? He himself runs a dance bar, which goes by the name of Savli Dance Bar in Kandivali, and is registered in his mother's name. Now, what kind of message is going out to the people of Maharashtra? Opposition leader Anil Parab, who's asked for his resignation, says that this bar is a pickup point for girls.
डांस बार पे पुलिस रेड करती है, 22 बारबालाएं पकड़ी जाती है, 22 कस्टमर पकड़े जाते हैं। और वो सिर्फ अभी नहीं, 2023 में भी उनके बार के ऊपर 2 बार रेड हो गई थी। इसका मतलब दे आर हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर। और एक मंत्री, वो भी होम मिनिस्टर, और होम मिनिस्टर अपने छत्र छाया में डांस बार चलाता है। कौन सी कानूनी बात है जिसको महाराष्ट्र में आर पाटिल ने बैन किया था? बहुत सारे लोगों के संसार बच गए और ये लोग दूसरे के ऊपर रेड कर रहे हैं। और वो एकनाथ शिंदे जी की आपने धर्मवीर पिक्चर देखी होगी, जिसने एकनाथ शिंदे ने डांस बार तोड़े हैं, ऐसा शॉट है। उसी एकनाथ शिंदे के छत्र छाया में ये सब चल रहा है। तो ये गृह मंत्री और मुख्यमंत्री को मंजूर है कि डांस बार चला रहा है हमारा मिनिस्टर अपनी माँ के नाम से? तो मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि ये चीजें हैं। ये तो महाराष्ट्र ने इसलिए इनको वोटिंग नहीं की है, इतने बड़े पैमाने में इनको वोटिंग की है, वो इसलिए नहीं कि एरोगेंसी बढ़ाए, करप्शन करे, डांस बार चलाए, हनी ट्रैप में फंसे। इसीलिए तो महाराष्ट्र के लोगों ने इनको इतना वोट नहीं दिया। मतलब एक जगह से आप कह रहे लाडली बहना, हमारी लाडली बहना ने हमको जिताया, उसी लाडली बहना को बाहर में नचा रहे हो। इफ पुलिस विल नॉट एक्ट एज अ सिटीजन, आई हैव गॉट फुल राइट टू एक्ट ऑन इट। मुझे भी पूरा हक है, मैं कोर्ट पे जाऊंगा, चला जाऊंगा।
How the hell can we expect them to do any kind of work or giving a particular direction to the state or having any vision for the state? So if you ask me, they are criminals, they are going to only indulge in criminal activities. There is no way that we can expect any goodness out of them.
Now, it's not as if Devendra Fadnavis does not know that his controversies are denting the image of his party as well as that of his government. He seems to be caught in a catch-22 situation. Ahead of the crucial civic polls, he knows that if he takes any action against these tainted ministers, he could be upsetting the apple cart. And because of political compulsions, he is hesitant to ask them to go. On the other hand, BJP has received feedback from the ground that these controversies could well mar their prospects in the forthcoming civic polls.
Now, if Yogesh Kadam is removed, what will happen to Konkan region? Because Uday Samant is minister from there for Eknath Shinde. But what will Ramdas Kadam do? Yogesh Kadam's father. If he removes Shirsat, what will Marathwada do? Because Marathwada is stronghold for Shiv Sena. So these are the problems with Eknath Shinde as well as Ajit Pawar while removing certain people and inducting new ones. But that will happen. These are the problems with alliance governments and smaller parties having limitations who are having good people to represent in the cabinet.
There is a speculation that Raj and Uddhav Thackeray, they are coming together. Raj Thackeray has visited Uddhav Thackeray, wished him on his birthday, greeted him on his birthday. Uddhav took it on a very lighter note and at very big heart. So I think the BJP will wait and watch. If the Thackeray cousins are coming together, the BJP will need someone who talks about the Marathi pride, who talks about the Marathi Asmita. And Eknath Shinde will be their person in that case, particularly in MMR. And we all know, let me reiterate for the viewers, that there was an internal survey from the BJP which clearly stated that if the Thackeray cousins form an alliance, they will snatch 50% of the votes in MMR. So that will be a big problem for the BJP. So BJP needs someone who is a Marathi face. Like Devendra Fadnavis, though he is a Marathi face, he is not considered as a true Marathi in Mumbai. In that case, Eknath Shinde will be the Marathi face and Eknath Shinde will be required for the BJP to take on the Thackeray cousins' charisma, the so-called charisma. So I think Devendra Fadnavis is in a double minds. He cannot take any harsh action against the supporters of the Eknath Shinde's party, that is Shiv Sena.